Your phone could end your trip before it begins. Your dream vacation could turn into a nightmare before you even board the plane. And your phone might be the reason why. Imagine this. You're waiting at airport security. The line crawls forward, belts clank, and announcements echo overhead. Everything feels routine until a sharp-eyed officer suddenly stops you and says, "I need to see your phone." Instantly, your pulse spikes. Every message, every meme, every photo you've ever taken flashes through your mind. You realize for the first time, your phone isn't just a gadget. It's a mirror of your private life, and someone else now holds the power to look inside. This isn't a movie scene. It's happening every single day at U.S. airports. And here's what most travelers never realize. Not every officer has the same authority. TSA agents focus on physical threats, weapons, explosives, dangerous items. They can't legally demand to unlock your phone. But Customs and Border Protection? Entirely different story. They can inspect, copy, and analyze your digital life without a warrant. In 2024 alone, over 35,000 travelers face that reality. And the real threat isn't your data. It's not knowing your rights before you fly.
The hidden traps inside your digital life. Most travelers don't get into trouble because of what's on their phone. They get caught by what they never thought to manage. Long before you pack your bags, you need to take control of your digital trail. Border officers don't just see data, they interpret it. A private debate about politics, a meme about immigration, or a sarcastic post about government can all be taken out of context and viewed as hostile. Even photos can tell the wrong story. Party snapshots, selfies near restricted sites, or pictures that look harmless to you might raise red flags to someone else. The same goes for your apps. Dating platforms, crypto wallets, or messaging apps tied to foreign countries can attract the wrong kind of attention. And it doesn't stop there. A contact saved under a strange nickname or a friend with a suspicious tagline could easily trigger unnecessary suspicion. The key is timing. Don't wipe your phone overnight. Back up your essentials securely, then quietly remove anything that could be misread. You're not hiding wrongdoing, you're protecting context. Because at the border, even innocence can be misunderstood.
Real stories that prove no traveler is truly safe. These aren't what-if stories, they're real. And they prove one thing: no traveler is completely safe. Take the Brazilian engineer detained in Miami back in 2024. 8 long hours of questioning, all because his phone had work photos from a nuclear research site. Totally legal, completely innocent, yet officers flagged him as a potential threat. He missed his connecting flight and nearly lost his U.S. visa. Then there was the Colombian influencer with 500,000 followers. She was stopped in Los Angeles and grilled for 6 hours, not for what she carried, but for what she posted. A few sarcastic memes criticizing immigration policy were branded anti-American. Even a Canadian man faced the same fate. His WhatsApp group, Lost Compass 420, was just a fantasy football chat, but the number 420 raised alarms, and he spent 5 hours explaining before they let him go. These aren't isolated incidents. The ACLU reports that in 2024, 65% of device searches targeted ordinary travelers, not suspects, and 82% unlocked their phones under pressure, unaware they didn't have to. The truth is simple. Your phone isn't private at the border, and ignorance can cost you everything.
Insider secrets the pros use to travel safely. Experienced travelers, journalists, and diplomats treat border checks like a mission, and they prepare weeks ahead. About 2 weeks before flying, they make a complete, encrypted backup of their device, iCloud, Google Drive, or a privacy-focused option like Proton Drive, and lock that backup with two-factor authentication. That backup is the safety net. Only after the backup do they begin the travel cleanup. Factory reset the phone, then reinstall only the essentials: airline and hotel apps, an offline map, and emergency contacts. Some go further and carry a cheap secondary phone or tablet used exclusively while traveling. That spare device handles calls and messages, so the main phone stays free of sensitive chats, bank apps, and private photos. On the device you do bring, keep the home screen neutral.
navigation, music, ebooks, nothing that might spark questions. Professionals treat laptops the same way, creating a separate user profile or guest account that holds travel files only. This isn't about secrecy or breaking rules. It's about controlling what's visible, avoiding misinterpretation, and staying composed if an officer asks to inspect your device. Preparedness is the difference between a smooth border crossing and hours of explaining yourself.
Why nothing to hide won't protect you anymore. Most travelers tell themselves, "I've got nothing to hide, I'll be fine." But that mindset can be a costly mistake. Border officers aren't just hunting for illegal files or suspicious photos. They're analyzing your digital behavior, what you search, how you communicate, even the tone of your private messages. A Harvard study found that nearly 73% of border detentions began with content travelers didn't even remember having. And here's the part most people get wrong. They panic and start deleting things right before their flight. Ironically, that's what raises the biggest red flag. Airport systems track abnormal deletion patterns, and forensic tools can recover data erased months earlier. One lawyer learned that lesson the hard way. She deleted old protest photos from her university days, thinking she was being safe. Instead, the act itself triggered suspicion. She was detained for 12 hours and came dangerously close to losing her work visa. The truth is simple. Nothing to hide doesn't mean nothing to fear. Smart travelers prepare early, weeks ahead, because at the border, timing and intent matter as much as the data itself. One careless tap can turn a trip into an interrogation.
The rise of AI at the border and how to outsmart it. Airport security is no longer just about metal detectors and X-rays. It's becoming a digital battlefield. Around the world, authorities are quietly testing AI-powered systems that don't just scan your device, but study how you use it. These tools analyze app patterns, login habits, even how fast or how often you unlock your phone. Some pilot programs can extract limited data automatically by exploiting Bluetooth and Wi-Fi signals, no physical inspection required. And by 2026, new regulations could go even further. If your device is linked to the cloud, border agents may gain temporary access to backups, meaning even a freshly wiped phone might not be completely private. It sounds unsettling, but the same technology that watches you can also protect you. Encrypted messaging apps, biometric locks, and new travel privacy modes built into operating systems give you tools to fight back. The key is strategy, not secrecy. Protecting your digital life isn't just about deleting files. It's about staying informed, preparing early, and using the right tech. Because in this era of AI-driven borders, your best defense isn't luck, it's knowledge. The Traveler's Survival Blueprint: How to Stay Safe and Secure. Turning awareness into action can mean the difference between a seamless journey and a border nightmare. Here's the survival plan seasoned travelers swear by. Start 30 days before your flight. Begin a quiet digital cleanup. Gradually remove sensitive messages and files using secure deletion tools like Signal for chats or Cleaner apps for files. Don't erase everything overnight. Slow, consistent changes avoid suspicion. 2 weeks before departure, set up a secondary travel phone or tablet with only the essentials: your itinerary, hotel details, offline maps, and emergency contacts. Keep your main device at home, or if you must take it, back it up, encrypt it, and perform a full reset. 3 days before the trip, lock your device into airplane mode and disable Bluetooth, NFC, and Wi-Fi. Use a temporary email account and unlink everything else. Keep your battery charged. A dead phone can look suspicious. If officers request access, switch to guest mode and never unlock your phone with fingerprints or Face ID under pressure. Stay calm, record details where it's legal, and always ask for receipts if your device is taken. Your phone is more than a gadget. It's your digital identity. Protecting it protects your freedom.
Share this knowledge because informed travelers are the hardest to intimidate.